These are the updated drawings for the new branch. And here's the updated site plan. We can add that to the planning application.
Excellent, Chandra. You go, sister.
In this scenario, you see Kevin, who's really friends with Chandra, right? They have known each other for quite a while, and he has this kind of casual, friendly way of being, right? But you can obviously see how it's landing for Chandra is very different than what Kevin is intended, right? So when you say "you go, sister," that's a common water torture experience.
Oh, don't be offended. I'm just teasing.
Mm-hmm.
His intention is to bond with her, be friends and have a good time, etc., and then invite for lunch.
Hey, do you have time to grab lunch?
I'm not sure that I can.
Come on, don't worry. We'll find some soul food.
No, maybe some other time.
And another blind spot he has, we can go and get some soul food, right? So Chandra is really kind of diminished in this, right? And feeling more distance and just really want to get away from him versus really accepting going to lunch. So a lose-lose altogether for both of them.
These are the updated drawings for the new branch. And here's the updated site plan.
One thing to really keep in mind too is how Kevin came across from the very beginning. When Chandra said, here's the site plan and the drawings, things that she worked on really, really hard. And that was completely dismissed by Kevin. He went straight to, yes, sister, soul food, all of that stuff, and didn't really acknowledge, her skills and the contribution that she'd made and the work that she'd done. Had to start it off there, it would have been a very different conversation. So together, what can we do here? Well, first of all, we need to understand what is a joke that's empowering and what's a joke that's disempowering, right? Because what we tend to do is we dismiss a joke that's disempowering and we say things like, oh, I was just kidding. Oh, that was just a joke, like relax, right? And sometimes even when we're in meetings, and I'm sure you relate to this, historically, if you look back, someone will say something and it's a little off, little off with the audience, and sometimes they'll single out a woman or women and say, oh, I'm sorry about that. That was not appropriate, right? Which is why you're singling out a person, whether it's race or gender, to apologize. Why not apologize to everyone, right? So that's another thing that you can think about. But if we could learn, because humor is important, right? Humor relaxes people, it builds morale, it's lovely, right? But how can we do it in a way that it doesn't disempower? And that's what's happening here. It really landed as disempowering.